welcome to Repertory Company Theater's RCT360. We're at episode number 24, and I've got my scarf on because the theme for today is Fall into Fun. And we're so glad to have you here. I'm Deidre Sherm.
I'm Laura Alley.
I'm Rachel Ratcliffe.
Thanks for joining us today. And if you'll just like and comment and let us know that you're here, we'd love to know that you've joined us. Now, ladies, I don't know about you, but this is not just a prop. I mean, when it drops down into the low 70s, I start getting cold.
Oh, you know me. I have to take like 4 or 5 baths a day, and I have a heated throat and socks and a blanket.
I wish I could give you ladies some of my heat because I am always hot.
I will take it.
I would love to take it. I really would. So today we're just kind of gonna celebrate that cooler weather, and even though it's starting to get a little bit cooler, I mean, what does fall really mean, Laura?
Well, you know, it might feel like the first day of fall when Starbucks starts selling the pumpkin spice flavored lattes, but that's just kind of wishful thinking. Fall officially starts when the Autumn Equinox arrives. I actually had an Equinox car, and it had nothing to do with fall. This year, fall began on Tuesday, September 22nd. The autumn equinox occurs when the sun moves directly over the Earth's equator. Bet you didn't know that. Bringing virtually the same amount of daylight and darkness on that particular day. So the Earth's tilt and the sun's position is responsible for the season that's associated with pumpkins, scarecrows, hay rides, apple cider, colorful foliage, and my favorite, Halloween. It also results in shorter days and cooler temperatures, which is why you're cold, Deidre. Rachel, what you got?
Well, I have an excellent idea of something to do to enjoy the beautiful fall weather and fall festivities. How about celebrating autumn at the Dallas Arboretum? They are highlighting the 15th year in a row of their annual Pumpkin Village. It's nationally acclaimed, y'all. They get all manner of publicity from everywhere over their adorable Pumpkin Village. 15, 20-foot tall pumpkin houses, more than the eye could possibly see. 90,000, ladies, over 90,000 pumpkins, gourds, and squash. So it starts on September 19th, so Pumpkin Village is already going strong, and it's going to run through November 1st, 9 to 5 p.m. So take advantage of the beautiful weather and these slightly shorter days and make a reservation to go out to the Arboretum.
That sounds amazing. I think I will take advantage and get out there and do that. I haven't done that yet, but I have seen some amazing pictures of those pumpkins at the Arboretum. You know what else I like to do during these cooler weather times is to get outside and walk my dogs. Yes, it is dog walking season. You two ladies are dog mamas. Wait a minute. Maybe we should just like everyone take a look at this.
Walks me, I don't walk him.
Go, buddy.
All right, girls. Who's ready for a walk? Are you ready, Chrissy? You are? What about you, Zora? Are you ready? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, ladies, I love your dogs. And oh, look, Rachel, who do you got there?
Well, this is Zora, who, while we were watching that video, was chewing on this t-shirt in the closet. So this is her quarantine confession of shame. But seriously, guys, how cute is Ivan?
I know.
Ivan and John?
So cute.
Yay.
Love them.
And Ivan
John's
doesn't chew on
listening right
t-shirts.
John's listening right now. We love Eyes and John.
Ew, he's so cute.
And we love you too, John. And you know what else? You know what else I love? Is a good quarantine confessional. Rachel, can you bring it?
Thank you, Deidre. And now it is time, without dog, for the next installment of Quarantine Confessions. Come closer, closer, but not too close. Okay, friends, now is the time to confess that I tend to overcommit to fall. I don't want to, but every year I do a little bit too much too soon. So that first cold front that comes through where we have the 75-degree temperatures, out come the long sleeves and the long pants, maybe some lentil stew goes on the stove. But as every good Texan gal should know, and I should know because I am a native Texan, one 75-degree day in September means that you've got about 10 to 12 97-degree days after that. It happens every single year. And as I already mentioned, I'm hot-natured. I can't handle that many layers when it's not completely warranted. So this year, I'm back to square one. Back into the refrigerator goes my pumpkin spice creamer, which is delicious. I'll take the sweatpants off of my toddler when he goes to play because he's kind of hot-natured like me. And maybe I'll wait a few more weeks before the beef stew comes out once again. But I am not giving up the chunky cardigan that I got last month in preparation for fall. This baby's staying out. No, it's not. It's too hot. It's too hot. Well, maybe next month. And that is my quarantine confession.
Thank you, Rachel. And you know, I don't ever struggle with overdoing it at the first sign of fall. So, well, Laura, it's time for In the Spotlight. Who do you have for us today?
My In the Spotlight interview today is someone who I have been friends with for many, many years. Please welcome to the webcast, the fabulous Ashley Sharp. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, my love. How are you?
Good. So happy to have you with us today.
Thank you for asking me. This is a big honor for me to be able to talk about Dwell with Dignity and just to be able to see your face again.
Well, we're so excited to have you. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do?
I would love to. So, as she said, my name is Ashley Sharp. I'm the executive director of a nonprofit in Dallas called Dwell with Dignity. So the easiest way to explain what Dwell with Dignity does is think extreme home makeover for families who have experienced poverty or homelessness. So these families get back on their feet, they finally get a job, they get their first house, and then they move in and they're living on an air mattress, they're sharing spoons, they have nothing in there, and their confidence is totally blasted because they finally got back on their feet only to move into a place that feels like they've taken 3 steps back. So what we do is we come in and we provide absolutely everything that they need. So beds, linens, decor, food, groceries, a hot meal on their first night. If you could think of it in a house, we do it for them. We literally say, just bring your clothes and you can come in and it's ready to go, customized for you.
That is amazing. And I'm sure they're so thankful for that, just to have a feeling of normalcy.
It's really difficult to put yourself in their position and to think, what would I do if I didn't have a house for my kids, if I was sleeping on my sister's couch, just because we're so blessed and we're so lucky in life. And so to be able to have the opportunity to serve these families, and a lot of them have been through trauma, abuse, and so they finally have, like you said, a safe space, and that's so important to us.
It is important. And how obviously the global pandemic has been a huge thing. Has that affected Dwell with Dignity and everything that's going on there and their good works?
So actually we're doing more houses right now. So that's really, I guess it's really just a result of the fact that home is essential. And we've been spending so much time in our home. We're not going into the office or the coffee shop or to church. Home has kind of become everything. And so recently we did homes for 12 veteran women with children. and then 8 teenage mothers who are expecting their first child. And then we're also working on a safe place right now for young teenagers who have been trafficked. So there's a lot of issues in Dallas that we're addressing, and having a safe, beautiful space can really help with a lot of those.
Nice. And then obviously Dwell with Dignity does a lot of events. You just had something called the Thrift Studio, is that correct?
Yeah, so Thrift Studio is our annual fundraiser. It actually closes tomorrow. So tomorrow's our last day. And so we run for a month and everything is donated to us. So we get these beautiful items donated to us. So let's say we get a white linen sofa that was $10,000. Well, we can't put that in a family home because it just doesn't make sense. You have kids, you know, the thing would be trashed in what, a minute?
Right.
I mean, it'd be insane. And so what we do is we take it and we sell it to the public once a year. And so that can become $4,000, which can do an entire family home project. So it's amazing that we could take discarded items that someone doesn't need, or, you know, had just simply ordered the wrong item, and then we can turn around and sell it. So not only are we raising money for our families, but we're also kind of reducing waste in the community.
That's amazing. So you said that the Thrift Studio just ended, but could you tell me a little bit about what's coming up next, which is the Kipps Bay Decorators Show House?
Gosh. So Kipps Bay Show House is this institution in New York. It's been going on for 43 plus years. I mean, it is a huge deal. And so basically designers don't really get the opportunity to show their work without a client. And so Kipps Bay supports the Boys and Girls Club of America up there in New York. And their executive director actually was a member of Boys and Girls Club. So he went through the entire program and now he runs the show house. So they've been in New York forever. And then they finally decided, you know what, let's go somewhere else. So they did Palm Beach and they said, you know, that's been great, but we really think that there's an opportunity in Dallas. So what they do is each designer gets a room and they get to decorate it however they want. So they have partners and friends. But what's so great is they sell tickets to come see the show house. And so one of my friends said it was real life Pinterest. So any idea that you can think of is kind of like thrown in there in these really cool rooms. And so Dwell with Dignity is the beneficiary of it. And so they've been incredibly supportive of us. And of course, it makes a lot of sense since we work with designers in the community. I actually went yesterday and it was the most beautiful, I mean, it's not even a house, it's like an estate. You know, it's like you've gone to decorating Disneyland, and wow. It was just overwhelming and stunning, and it all benefits really great work. So it's cool that you can do something beautiful, but also for good.
That's so amazing that Dwell with Dignity, they do a lot of great things to help a lot of people. And it's actually something that people don't think about. They don't think about the fact that when someone is homeless and they're getting back on their feet, the fact that they don't have, like you said, spoons or napkins or towels. So it's really great that they're doing a lot of stuff to help people in the community.
Well, in some situations that we just don't even think about. So let's say, you know, you were taken away from your family unit because of domestic abuse. Well, then maybe the husband has kept all the stuff and you move out with nothing. We were the agency who worked on the Ebola crisis. So when that family got Ebola and all of their belongings had to be destroyed, we went in and gave them completely new furnishings. It's things that you don't think about like that, or, you know, just those one-off situations where people have had their dignity taken away from them and they've had their safe, loving foundation ripped out from under their feet.
It's amazing. Well, I know it must be very rewarding working for such an incredible organization. Ashley, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. Thank you for sharing some information about Dwell with Dignity for people who don't know. And we're going to put some information during our interview about what you have going on and about the Kipps Bay Decorators Show House. And we're so glad you had some time with us today. It's great to see your face.
Well, thank you guys so much. I absolutely love RCT and all the work that you guys do in the community as well. So thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Laura. Ashley is such a beautiful gal with such a beautiful job that she is doing. And that was just, I loved it. I loved hearing from her and what she had to share.
And she could be the most fabulous person I know when it comes to just presentation. She defines the word fabulous.
It's true. Fabulous in every single way, and I am dying to go to that awesome sounding the real life Pinterest estate.
Pinterest board of life. I can't wait.
Well, right now it looks like we're going to take a turn and head over with a special guest for our Broadway Trivia. Rachel, you ready to take it away? Good luck, Laura.
Thank you, Deidre. It is time once again for an installment of Broadway Trivia. Jazz hands. Today is a very special day on Broadway Trivia because not only do we have our own beautiful, talented Laura Alley going against another beautiful, talented guest. Today's beautiful, talented guest is also the brand new assistant producer of RCT360. Please welcome to Broadway Trivia, Miss Kira Echendia. How are you, Kira?
I am great. How are you, Rachel?
I'm dandy. We are so excited to have you, not just on Broadway Trivia, but into the general welcoming waters of RCT360. And really, what better way to welcome you than to throw you into the comforting flames of Broadway Trivia? Are you excited?
So excited. Feel the comfort, feel the flame, sweating a little bit.
That's exactly how we like to start this segment. It's perfect. Now, a couple of things. Number one, it's my understanding you are not in Texas, Kira. You are actually our second Broadway Trivia contestant to be in the great state of Florida. Is this correct?
This is correct. I am in Florida.
All right. Well, we're sorry. We hope we get you back as quickly as possible. Stay away from the alligators, but I think we've got a whole satellite theater going on that we can harness. Secondarily, Laura, remember that Kira is now an assistant producer of RCT360.
Right.
So I'm going to leave it up to you. Are you going to go easy or are you going to go hard? This could very much impact your segments going forward.
Big time, big time, big
If
time,
you
big time.
if you don't want to be alligator wrestling in a future segment, which sounds awesome.
Let's
just
watch Laura while she cleans the urinals.
Oh!
Just think about that. It's just something to be aware of. Okay, but I digress. So Kira, I believe that you were familiar with this segment, but I'm going to need from you some sort of buzzer sound that you can make so I know that you know the answers to the questions that I am asking you. What do you have for us today?
I brought a ukulele.
Yes! Yes, you did. That's perfect. I want you to have all of the right answers because I just want to hear that lovely uke sound. And by the way, you do not have to wait for me to finish the question. That is a Laura Alley special trick. Is the minute you think you know or just want to start guessing, play that uke. Play the uke and buzz right in. Laura, are you going tried and true on your sound today?
Heck yes, koozie.
Koozie in control. Okay, all right, ladies. Well, let's get into it. Today's theme is falling into fall, the fun of fall. So we're going to be seasonally challenged here on Broadway Trivia today. Are you ready? Doesn't matter. Here's question number one. The song Falling Slowly won an Oscar for Best Original Song for this movie turned into a musical. Uke.
What?
Yes. What is correct? You got it.
Nice.
That's a really pretty song. I've never seen the musical, and I don't actually think I've seen the movie either. Don't tell. I think that.
Both are amazing.
What are they? Irish or Scottish or? I should know this because of my amazing Irish pirate. But
Good.
anyway. They're my people. Anyway, everybody go see once. I'll go see once, and I'll report back on the next segment of Broadway Trivia. That will be exciting. Question number two. This Rodgers and Hammerstein musical features songs such as "It Might As Well Be Spring" and "A Grand Night for Singing," and is of a subject matter that would make Big Tex proud. Okay, Koozie.
Is it State Fair?
It sure is.
Thanks for the clue.
It might as well be spring when it comes to musicals about the State Fair. And oh, can we just have a moment of how much we love the State Fair?
It's not happening. Sad.
Next year. Next year. All right, we're tied 1-1. This is turning into a really good match. I'm excited for question number 3. Here it is. If You follow the instructions from this song from the Green Day musical American Idiot. You'll be turning on the lights and giving me a nudge in approximately 6 days. When this month ends. Yes, Laura.
September. When September ends.
And the song is.
I don't know. I'm cool enough to know Green
Gets to
Day.
steal.
When September ends, is what he said.
No. Kira gets to steal. You gave an I don't know.
When September ends.
Yes.
I said that. I said September, then I said when September ends.
Well, okay. I'm going to
Whatever,
give you
do
a
that tape.
tie on that because it's really important to give out points in the.
We are not cool enough to know Green Day. Sorry.
No.
Clearly,
We need Julia back for that. I am not cool enough. Sorry.
We just outed ourselves as non-punk rockers at all.
No.
We have other strengths. All
Yes.
of us have
Yes.
other strengths,
course.
but you still both kind of got it. Let's forget about that, and actually let's move on to question number 4. The song of Purple Summer is from this musical about angsty German teenagers. Okay, Kira Yuke.
Bring away.
Yep.
Correct. I don't know what makes the summer purple. I haven't listened to the
Right.
lyrics close enough, but it's probably something terrible that happened to those teenagers.
I would
kind of
think
seems to be the general theme. So, okay, we're tied. Let's, for argument's sake, let's give September Ends to Laura. That means we're tied 2-2, ladies. This is exciting. We're going into the end. This is for all the marbles. This is for whether Laura has to alligator wrestle in her next segment. This is big,
I
y'all.
want that to happen either way.
I
Okay, yeah, spoiler alert, it's happening either way. So we still have one more question. So Kira, you may know this. Every Broadway Trivia segment, we have to end with a question where I give lyrics in the voice of a pirate that leans at least slightly Irish, and you give me the name of the song and the show it's from. Again, don't want to do it, but people demand it. I mean, people in Ireland, pirates demand it,
Right.
Somali pirates demand it, and all of the people that watch the show do. So, we give them what they want, especially the Somali pirates. You shouldn't make them that.
No, they're evil.
Give them a hint.
Yeah, it's bad. So let's end. Let's see who wins. I'm excited. Here we go. Deep in December, it's nice to... Laura?
That is Try to Remember from the Fantastic.
Correct. Laura, you are the champion today. But Kira, well played.
Yes.
Strong competition from
That was
our
fun.
new associate producer. Take this win as you do, and do with it what you will. You've got all of the power. But we look forward to seeing you in the future and having you as part of the team. So, Deidre, back to you.
Yay! Laura remains our reigning champion, but wow, Kira, what a great showing. And welcome to the RCT360 team. We're so glad to have you. Well, now it's time to head over to Laura with Whatcha.
Welcome to Whatcha, my segment where I give you recommendations on things to try, things to eat, things to buy. But this week we're going to start with our Were You Watchin' trivia question. The answer to last week's trivia question, what did Ariana Ryer use as her Broadway trivia buzzer? The correct answer was candy corn. The first person to answer correctly was superfan Vivian Reed, and your special prize is on the way. Now, it's time for this week's question. I hope you were paying attention. What is the name of our technical director, John Stewart's dog? the first person to answer correctly below will win a prize, because we want to know where you're watching. Back to you, Deidre.
Well, that's it, ladies. We made it to the end of the show. Can you believe it?
Number
Yet
24
again.
in the books.
That's right. So there's a couple things we want to remind all of you who are watching. It's almost time for RCT's next show, and it's Dracula. Yes, October 16th through the 25th. This electrifying stage experience comes to blood-sucking life through the talents of Repertory Company Theater. So come on over and join us for this spine-chilling trip to Transylvania. And you won't soon forget it once you see it. So tickets are on sale now. You can call the box office and reserve your seats before they're all sold out.
And you know, our North Texas Giving Day was a huge success because of you. RCT raised $6,115 in one day. And our September GoFundMe campaign raised an additional $4,304. So our grand total for September is, drumroll, I don't have a calculator and I'm not good at math. I'll go to the script. $10,419. So we've reached and surpassed our $10,000 goal, and that is because of you, and we are so thankful.
And here's some good news. Need something else fun to do in this beautiful, hopefully cooler weather? The Heritage Farmstead has reopened. So the 4-acre landmark in central Plano is back open. There are some new restrictions in place as far as the amount of people that they're letting in, social distancing, some sanitizing stations, but bring the entire family. There's some fun new things going on. The chickens are free range now.
Oh.
There are 10 new lambs. I know. Get back in this frame, Deidre. And you can go see their new pig. There's a pig too. I promise you, I read this on the script and I thought, oh my gosh, I am taking Leo, my 2-year-old, because he will lose his mind. It will be so fun. So, and from 10 to 2 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays, the admission is only $5 and it's actually free for children 2 and younger. So bonus for Leo there. You can tour the ground, you can feed the chickens, and you can check out all manner of educational displays that are there as well. Now remember, masks are going to be required inside any of the buildings, and if you're interacting with people outside of your own little pod, but there's going to be hand sanitizer stations there. So go check out Heritage Farmstead. It's a really fun spot. And there's a pig, y'all. There's a pig.
That sounds lovely and wonderful. So glad to hear all this information. I think we delivered that fall into fun theme today, ladies. And thank you everyone for being here with us. Stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, and until we can see you next time, I am.
You are.
We are
RCT.
We're testing the microphone to see if this works better than.
Yep, okay.
You missed the tour. You missed the tour.
Yeah, you missed the tour.
Oh man.
Of all of Deidre's teacups.
John made the trivia. John made the trivia question.
No, yeah.
Did. You know you've made it when you've made the trivia.
Wow.
What, right?
You know you've made it.
I saw some really cute teacups. Some of them were naughty, but I know I should. But maybe I'm not going to tell you about them. I'm doing this in my head in case I get you one day. Not one of the ones that's naughty, but.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I mean, by the way, both of you ladies look so lovely today. So pretty.
Because I
love your
dyed my
shirt, Laura.
roots.
That is so cute.
It's got like bat wings, isn't it cute? It's like a sweatshirt
I
with
love
like bat wings. I love it.
I have a.
Yeah,
That would work. That would work great.
yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Okay.
So you're getting your dog. Where'd Rachel go? Where's her dog?
I bet she's
hear
getting the
her
dog. You know she
She's
is.
getting the dog. Get that dog.
Yeah.
She's getting a dog.
Zora was just chewing on a t-shirt in my closet.
Oh, lovely.
And so everybody but Rachel.
Oh, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, do that as a hard rock. Okay. All right.
Great job.
Everybody but Rachel.
Hey, when you said your fallout, Laura, was that because that's our theme for the week?
Because my hair is gonna fall out.
Oh,
Not for
recommit.
the,
Yeah.
not
Fall into
for the
fun.
theme.
No, not that fun. Not that fun.
Not that fun. Not that fun. Free range chickens.
Chickens everywhere as far as the eye can see.
Oh, to the chicken.
Gosh.
Why isn't Rachel here? Just a sec here.
I know.
Probably that darn job and those kids.
Man, she's got a job. What is that nonsense?
Wow, what?
Ridiculous.
What?
They're everywhere. The chickens are everywhere.
Chickens are everywhere. The chickens will be at your house next.
Chandia.
Got it.
Echinacea. And not echinacea.
Not echinacea.
Not echinacea, not enchilada.
Okay.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.